For those of you who have never been here before, we're about to do the weekly tarot reading. This is where we see what is coming up in the next 7 days according to the tarot, according to spirit, whatever you want to believe. And we do that by using your astrological signs element. We're also here live every weekend streams, so these are just edited down for YouTube if you want to come join us live. You can go by whatever element you want, okay? Your sun, moon, rising, whatever feels right to you. We're gonna spin our astrological wheel, see who goes first. Very distinctly water, okay? Very distinctly. So if you are a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, let's see how your week's gonna go. What's coming up for you this week? First week of November. What do we got? Oh, okay. 5 of Swords reversed. The Moon. And 9 of Pentacles. Pretty? Yeah, so pretty. I love this deck. Well, if you've been feeling defeated, I would say water signs. This is your sign that you're moving past that, okay? You're moving past that this week. Not to say that it's not going to affect you. I feel like you're still kind of feeling... I feel like there's still a lot of anxiety about the unknown for you because whatever defeat that you've recently experienced involving other people, I feel like threw you completely off track, like what you thought was going to happen to you this month. And that's scary, right? Like, the unknown is scary. Did 9 of Pentacles come out for us last week? If it did, well, very consistent of that. You have to trust your instincts. Once again, this theme of trusting your instincts has come up. Like, seek internally rather than externally for your guidance, okay? Because whatever this five of Swords reversed is, that had you feeling like very defeated, pushing you in the right direction, okay? Like, I feel like this was something that needed to happen in order to motivate you to just like trust that you are going on the right path. Because the 9 of Pentacles is pointing to you're going to have success. You already are experiencing some kind of success, whether you feel like it or not. And you worked really hard to get to this place, okay? You worked really hard, and they want you to acknowledge that this week. Acknowledge the hard work that you put in to get here. Acknowledge what you worked so hard to get. Remember when you wanted what you currently have kind of vibes here. And it doesn't mean that more isn't coming, because I definitely do think that more is on its way to you as far as abundance and success. But for now, you got to sit with what you already have accumulated, and you're on your way to get more. And the moon is telling you to trust in your instincts here, to trust your intuition, even if you can't see clearly ahead. Like, even if you were thrown off course and you don't know which way you're necessarily going right now, it's okay, because it's all going to work out as long as you keep trusting your gut. Also, I would really pay attention to your dreams during this time period, because the moon always speaks to like otherworldly dream kind of vibes, and water signs, I feel like you will be able to get some good insight about what's going on in your subconscious and how to work through your dreams. I don't necessarily even think that like spirit is pointing you in a certain direction in your dreams, like precognitive kind of stuff. I just feel like it's a really good way to probe your psyche at the moment, so you know which direction you should be heading, so to speak. So just think of all these things this week. I feel like you're on your way to bigger and better success, and right now, in this moment, they want you to enjoy what you already have worked so hard for. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, because you have worked really hard to get to this point. Even if you feel like you haven't accomplished half of what you want to, you still worked hard to be here in this moment. So sit with that this week and let this dark gray cloud energy that's kind of been following you fall away, because I feel like you are really moving away from it. You really are. 55. I'm evolving. Substantial change is in your future. Embrace the change. I need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. So I feel like this fits in, right? You are evolving. You're moving away from this. This is also a 5 card. If we look at this, we got 5, 5, 5. You're moving away from this dark cloud energy, this defeat, this feeling knocked down, and you're stepping into your success. However, you know, like there's kind of a cloud over that. And I don't mean a cloud as in like a rain cloud that is dampening the mood. I mean like it's clouding your vision. You can't really see the exact steps you need to take. You just have to trust your gut. And I feel like part of that is overcoming your insecurities and letting go of this fear of not knowing what's coming next and just taking it a day at a time. Fire signs. Okay, here we go, fire signs. If you are an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay. How's this week gonna treat you? Whoa, holy crap. Okay, they were waiting for me to stop yapping and to get into it clearly because King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the Tower. Fire signs, what did we do? Some major shifts are occurring in your life. Fire signs this week, okay? The Tower has come to create chaos. However, I feel like you wake up in that tower like the Dogs monster. I feel like that too. After the month I had, sounds about right. I honestly feel like you're emerging from this tower moment though with clarity about where you want to go. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles being here and the King of Swords, this tells me that you have a goal in mind and you have firm clarity about where you're going to head with it. Okay? It's just that things have felt so chaotic, and I feel like that's carrying into this week for you fire signs. I feel like as Mars moves into Leo, which is a fire sign, things just keep feeling chaotic for you. But for the first time in a while, I feel like you're going to be able to see through the dust of this chaos, right? The dust is slowly clearing from this tower moment. And what the cards are reminding you of is you have that end goal in mind, right? You know where you want to go. You have to just take it a day at a time. The Knight of Pentacles takes its time, put one foot in front of the other, keeps that end goal in the long, the long vision, holds the vision, and just slowly makes his way towards that goal. You just got to take it slow. I feel like you're trying to rush things, especially because this tower, the tower is chaos. It feels very intense, and it makes you feel like you have to be there yesterday, but you don't, okay? Just let the dust settle, let it clear, and you're going to have that vision even clearer than before. The King of Swords is saying, you know where you want to go, without a doubt. King of Swords is mental clarity, is having learned a lot from this experience. You've learned a lot from it. You have the knowledge. You have the experience. You just have to be patient about going after the goal. So just keep going for it and keep going through it. Keep going for it through, the chaos. If that means you have to take it slow, you have to take it slow. And that's okay. When this tower moment finally passes, you're going to see that where you're headed is going to allow you to build a new tower on a much more solid foundation than where you were at even like last week. It's going to feel way more solid, way more tangible, way more accessible to you. And you're going to have more mental clarity than I feel like you've had in months. So that's what's coming up for you this week. Just remember, hold the vision and take your time. You got this. Your angel number is 12. I am a visionary. Creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich, and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. Oh. See, that fits perfectly into this, I feel like. You are. Creativity is the driving force. Your imagination is rich, and you're able to express your feelings and insights. Just take it a day at a time. Okay, not you literally saying hold the vision, right? hold the vision. Whatever you're working on is going to help other people. You have a way that you combine your mind with your emotion through creativity. Okay, that's the vibe that I'm picking up on. And you need to contribute this to the world in some way. And you will figure that out. Just take it a day. Okay, air signs. Air signs. If you are a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go, air signs this week. What's coming up? Whoa. Oh. Okay. I guess we got extra cards of cups. Oh, okay. The Hierophant. I love this Hierophant card. Oh my god. Strength. And 2 of Wands. 2 twos. Okay. There's definitely a highlight on partnerships and decisions here with 2 twos being in the mix. Okay. So let's take a look at this. So air signs. A lot of choices. Okay. I feel like if you had a lot of plans for... this is going to be a lot. All right. I'm just going to start somewhere. If you had a lot of plans for what you wanted love to look like, if you have a partner, okay, I'm going to start there. If you have a partner, it's time for you this week to make plans with them. The plans that you've always wanted to see through with them. Okay, 2 of Wands is like the world's at your fingertips. All right. And it's time to make those plans happen. I feel like you were in a position, whether mentally or otherwise, up until this moment, to really even think about any plans outside yourself and what you needed to do to survive. But this week, like, that's shifting for you. And they want you to really look long-term, dig deep into your inner strength, like, as a couple. And trust your gut and like what the out. So how am I trying to say this? What are the signs and signals that you have been getting from the universe about like what you should be doing together, pursuing together long term in this partnership? This doesn't even have to be romantic. It just got to be a partnership of some sort that you have. Because I feel like the universe, the Hierophant, is like pushing you in a certain direction about like what kind of plans to make and what to see it through together. And I almost feel like this is saying for some of you, it's going to be enroll in a class together to learn something. And that might like test your patience and your strength, but go learn something together. If you don't have a significant partnership in your life, this is definitely telling you it's time to make plans for yourself and like manifest what you want a partnership to look like. Okay, whether this is a friend, a business partner, romance, it's time to think they're like manifest that. Okay, spend some time doing that. I also feel like there is something that you're learning regardless of this partnership and how it factors into this, okay? There's something that you're learning from the universe this week, okay? The Hierophant is a very open, direct line to the divine, so to speak. And really being able to glean knowledge from what's out there, whether that's through, you know, what some people call downloads from the universe. I don't really like saying that. I don't know why. It's just like off-putting to me. Whether it's like just sudden knowledge that you have, your intuition is at an all-time high, or you keep seeing like signs and signals that you know are from the universe. That is like what you need to be paying attention to this week. And I do think a lot of it will factor into, though, some sort of partnership, whether you have one or you're trying to bring one into your life. This week might test your strength, your inner strength, your fortitude, your will to keep going. But now is the time. Like, I feel like you're motivated about the future. You have some, like, zest for life, okay, renewed this week. And you're going to be able to push through whatever challenges come your way. So just keep making the plans for yourself. Just know that the world truly is at your fingertips. You can have anything you want as long as you're opening yourself up to hearing, like, what you got to know in order to make this happen. If that's making sense. It's a lot. I know it's a lot. So sit with that, air signs. I am kind-hearted. You sure are. You are both open-minded and open-hearted, and your ambition is to leave this world better than you found it. Ensure that your goals are aligned with the collective need and with the highest good. All right. This is a very specific message that I feel like needs to be said, and I don't know who this is for, but just take it. I feel like you need to be reminded of this because when you are, opening yourself up to wanting to bring a certain connection into your life, whether this is with a new friend or romance, what have you, you so often discredit yourself and don't feel that you are worthy enough to have these qualities that you have equal in a partnership. And you need to be reminded of this, okay? So that you're worthy of someone, of this caliber coming into your life or being in your life if you already have someone like that. And that your goals should be aligned. Your goals of like wanting the world to be a better place than when you found it should be aligned with the people that are coming into your life, because that's what you want, and you deserve to have someone in your life who also feels that way. Okay, Earth signs. Are we ready for our roast? If you're a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, let's see what this week holds in store for us. Okay, Seven of Swords. Okay. Yep, jail. Absolutely. We have the Four of Swords, the Seven of Swords. Why are you so obsessed with me? And the Ten of Cups. I'm getting a distinct vibe about this. And this is, okay, mind your own business this week. Okay. There are definitely some people out there that don't have your best intentions in mind. Okay? And I feel like you know who they are and you know what situations this is referring to. And they're saying, don't pick at this. Don't pick at this. Just let this be. Okay? Just let it be. Those people are miserable. They're not going to have good intentions, whether you pick at the situation or not. And the Four of Swords is saying, leave it alone, okay? Just prioritize your rest. Prioritize your rest. Give yourself a mental break, especially if this is coming from, like, antagonistic people online. They want you to just remove yourself from the situation. If it's a real life person, stay at home and just, like, ignore them, and just recuperate and rest. This is a week of recuperation, rest, mental rest, recharging your batteries. Also, by minding your own business, okay, you are going to find your happiness over here, okay? You're going to find that actually by leaving this situation be and, like, just letting them sit and stew in their own misery and their own evil scheming or whatever it is they're doing, you are finding your own happiness 10 times more than if you were to pick at this situation, okay? So they want you to just focus on you, your own rest, your mental rest, shutting yourself off from the world for a little bit so you can get back on track to pursuing your own happiness, especially with those that you love. The Ten of Cups is like a moment of joy, a moment of contentment with your community and the people around you who do love you, who want your best intentions in mind. So you're gonna be back on the path there and experience that. Just make sure that you rest. Keep to yourself this week. Yeah, definitely Seven of Swords. If there was a card for people in retail who can't shop, it would be Seven of Swords. So I feel like for sure. It's like, you know, when you go home from work, cut yourself off from that, let it go, recharge, focus on you, and I feel like you'll be a lot happier. I am nurturing. Card number 6. I am nurturing. Your heart is your gift. You are a natural born nurturer, and you have a great talent for helping and healing others. You are the epitome of self-sacrifice and protector of those you love. Okay, so it's saying this is the reason why, you know, you let this get to you so much. Okay. It's because you have a big heart and you know how to nurture. And I feel like, especially if this is coming from the point of view of like, you know, you're letting people with like who are really shitty people online get to you, it's because you know, you want to help and you want to change them, but like some people are beyond that, right? And they don't want you to self-sacrifice your sanity for dealing with those people who just like are never going to change. So just focus on you. It's time for you to nurture yourself the way that you nurture others and like care for others. You need to be focusing that on yourself this week, which is a very hard thing to hear, earth signs. I know, because you're going to be like, well, why the do I deserve to be nice to? Because that's just like the internal dialogue. But you do, okay? You do. That's just your mean inner dialogue. That's not real. Hope you have a good week.